Hi, we're Sharon and Joe, and we're on a 30-day boondocking challenge. In this episode, we tackle the real-life task of finding dump stations and potable water on the road. We camp on an epic BLM site in New Mexico and soak in natural hot springs.
But it's not all smooth driving. We hit a wild 9-mile unpaved road that tests our nerves on the way to Colorado. There we find another beautiful BLM spot and explore Mesa Verde National Park in the charming town of Durango. Let's dive in.
So Joe and I have been boondocking a lot of times, but we have never really boondocked for long periods of time. And so we really haven't had too much experience with trying to find dump stations and fill up our water. We have several times, but really not too many. I'm not really sure if it's this area or if it's everywhere, but we really struggled with this area, Albuquerque, New Mexico, trying to find a dump station and a portable water. I would call a lot of them, they'd either have one or the other, not both. Finally, we decided to go to a campground that was pretty close by, but they were gonna charge us about $25 to dump our tanks and get water. So we were just gonna go do it because we really needed to get it done. And then when we were driving, we were very close to the campground, we saw somebody dumping and filling their water at a gas station. So Joe just turned around. It was really hard to turn around. And we are gonna go there. It's the Speedway. And from what I was reading from the other Speedways, it's free to dump. So hopefully that's true. We could dump, get water, and we won't have to spend any money. If not, it's probably gonna be like $10, so it'll be cheaper than the campground. We're hoping, but fingers crossed that it's free, and we'll show you what it's like. I do think it's free. There's nobody here collecting money.
Just gonna run the hose underneath.
Since we have such an old camper, I don't really think our gauges work that much, but we do go by it a little bit, the freshwater. Seems to, we could kind of figure out how much is in there. He still has a lot more to go.
This is called the Stinky Slinky. And plumbers never wear gloves. Hand sanitizer. Yay! We're gonna leave this spot in the description so you guys know exactly where to stop on your way out of Albuquerque.
Since we got free water and dump, we're gonna patronize them by buying propane. We usually like to get it refilled, but they just have the exchange, so that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, we'll patronize them.
So the coordinates that we got from Campendium to this BLM spot led us to nowhere.
Middle of a street.
Yeah, so I'm a little nervous about this one because we have no internet and nowhere to pull over. So Joe just got the Starlink out. We're gonna try, we pulled over on this little side road. Gonna pull out the Starlink and try to figure out how to get to that BLM place that we were going to or find a new place. So this is the bad thing about finding these kind of spots, because you don't really know how accurate everything is, and there's nobody to call or anything like that. So you just gotta kind of wing it and figure it out. We left early purposely for this reason. The only thing is that it's bad when you don't have cell service. So anyway, we are at an overlook. So I'm just gonna go take a peek at the overlook while Starlink takes a little while to go on. Now that we had our internet on, it said it was 15 minutes. We started driving, still said 15 minutes, and then it jumped to 45 minutes. Now it's at 25 minutes. I really don't know what's going on. I'm not sure if it's our GPS or what it is, but maybe I should be putting it in Joe's phone. I don't know what's going on. This is really strange. And now, of course, it's starting to rain. Now we got hail. So I think we figured out what happened when we pulled over at the overlook. We were facing one direction and we put the GPS in, and you know how it doesn't know what direction you're in when you're parked. When we pulled out, we thought it was one way, and I think it was actually the other way. So in order for us to turn around, it was like 45 minutes more to turn around. But luckily there were pull-offs, and we pulled off for the storm and everything else like that, and we figured it out. I think we are on the right track right now. Wish us luck. How do you feel?
I feel about 50% confident.
Oh God, that's not good. That's not good. I feel like 85% confident.
You're more confident than I am.
Okay, we're getting close. 5 minutes away. I hope this is definitely what we think it is. Are you getting more confident?
No.
You have to have some confidence. To do BLM lands, you have to be patient. You really have to be patient.
I think we made it to public lands.
Oh, a little bit. Wait, the wire. That's just go good.
I like it like that.
How do you like this spot?
I like it back here. It's pretty cool. And the wifey was right.
Rainy days don't seem so wet. Stormy nights don't stay. From the moment that we met, you were worth the wait. Oh, this could be the best thing that I'll ever know. Talk for hours and never slept. Two silhouettes on the concrete steps. We watched the sun as it slowly crept.
So, what a cool cave.
This is really, really cool. It was a little nerve-wracking walking in here because I don't know what's in here.
You have to crawl in here.
Yeah, you have to crawl in here, and I don't know what the heck's in here. But the temperature is definitely different in here than it is out there.
Yeah, it's like a sauna. Steamy, warm. I'd say it's therapeutic.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Really cool. No, really warm.
We didn't really finish telling you what we were doing because our GoPro doesn't like to work in the cold. But anyway, we did about a mile hike in, right?
Yeah, beautiful hike.
And we're walking about a mile out. I think it's less than a mile, but anyway, it is a little strenuous, especially when you haven't been hiking in a long time.
Yeah, it's like a short, rugged hike.
Yeah, but it was not too bad at all. Anybody really could do it. You just got to take your time. The hot springs are not really hot. They're warm unless you're in the cave. Is there any other tips you want to give?
I would say it's like a lukewarm spring. The cave's a little bit warmer though.
But it's beautiful here, and we came at 7 in the morning. And there was one person here, but he was leaving. So we had the whole thing to ourselves. And then when we were getting ready to leave, which is probably like 8:39 now.
Yeah, people started
coming. So we came at the right time. If you want to come here, definitely come at like 7 in the morning. Highly recommended. Definitely an awesome place.
We're rating our hot springs 1 to 10, and I give this one a 9.
Really? I give it an 8.
She gives it an 8. I like it just because it's very unique. It has the cave. Really cool.
Yeah, and it does have a beautiful view too. So I like views with my hot springs.
From the horizon to the place we meet. Oh, this could be the best thing that I'll ever know.
So we climbed up the top of the mountain where we are boondocking. It was definitely steeper than I thought it was. I had to challenge myself to do this, but I wasn't giving up until I got to the top.
We did it.
We did it. But now we have to get back down.
Slowly but surely.
And I'll show you where our camper is so you can kind of see how far we are. I'll zoom in. Right there. That's how high we hiked. We're on our way out to our next BLM land. We had a great 3 nights here, got a lot of relaxation done, got a lot of work done, and went to the hot springs, but it was a much needed break for us. And now we are heading to Colorado, and we are gonna go to a national park, so stay tuned.
See you there.
Oh, we do highly recommend this BLM land, by the way. We'll leave it in the description below. It is a little rough, rocky, and there are some spots that would be really hard for a trailer to get down, so just be careful of that. But honestly, it's a really great place. We loved walking up the mountain yesterday. It was really awesome. So anyway, highly recommend. We are looking at our GPS and it says unpaved road for 8.5 miles coming up. We're just a little scared about this one.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I did my planning. It seems like a good road, so we'll see.
We'll show you how bad it is. 8.5 miles of this. I'm so proud of you. You're doing so good. Just go really slow here. Thank you, God. Okay.
Every RVer has to face their nightmare of traveling through an unmarked forest road through a pass. I just passed the test. It wasn't easy.
He did so good too. I'm like freaking out. I have so much anxiety right now. But the road, I see the road, and I'm so thankful to be on the road right now.
We made it with flying colors through the mountain pass. Crazy unmarked road.
Nothing happened.
There was nowhere to turn around there. I would have probably turned around early on, but the road was so narrow there was nowhere to turn around, so I had no choice.
So this is the spot we chose. It's actually the first or second one in, but we would have snow-capped mountain view, so. But it's a kind of a weird turn that he has to make. He's got it though. He did some crazy stuff today. He could do anything. because of that crazy ride today and how long it took us to get to that dirt road. Of course, we're running late as usual. We have time tickets for Mesa Verde, for the Cliff Palace, and our appointment is at 2:30, and it's saying that we'll be there at 1:57, but they tell you to come early, so we're really pushing it. But I ran in, took the quickest shower of my life, made lunch, we did all that stuff in less than a half hour. So hopefully we make it in time and we can show you what the Cliff Palace is all about.
That might be a new record too. Set up, lunch, and shower all in a half hour?
Yep.
After a crazy travel day, we made it to Mesa Verde Federal Park. So our treat was so amazing. We didn't know that they even had anything like that. We were so lucky to be able to find that, and we were the last customer, so pretty cool. Anyway, I wanted to give you some tips. If you wanted to go into the Cliff Palace or any of the other ones, you do need tickets, time tickets. They are $8 a piece, and you could book them 2 weeks in advance. I have heard that they sell out really fast, but particularly our group that we had with us only had 6 people in it. She was so excited because she said it was a really small group, and she was happy to have a small group because normally they take up to 50 people. So I don't know why it's a little slow. Today is Mother's Day, so maybe just a lot of people did not come because they're out, with their kids or whatever. But I just wanted to give you them tips. Definitely make sure you get them tickets. They do sell them 2 weeks ahead. They don't sell them any time before that, so you could only get them 2 weeks before. Joe made my favorite dinner for Mother's Day. I love Italian food. I don't know why I love it so much, but Italian food is definitely my go-to for anything. So he made meatballs and pasta, and his family is actually from Naples. My grandma's from Naples, Italy.
Yeah, and she was an amazing cook, so he learned a lot from her.
She taught me well. So I'm doing a little RV electrical project today. Every time we go boondocking, I have to run our 30 amp power cord around from the original mouse hole to the other mouse hole. I'll show you what I'm talking about. That's the original place where it comes out, and I have to run it outside, around, and into my AC 300. I'm going to remove that step. I'm going to run the cord inside, drill a hole through, and that way I'll be able to connect it from inside. It's going to be cool. One of the things I love about the AC 300, I can hook everything up, run an extension cord out front so Sharon can watch TV, have the Starlink plugged into a separate AC panel. Check it out. My Starlink's plugged in there. I ran an extension cord Now I have my 30 amp outlet open. That's going to go through the wall, my 30 amp plug. So it's going to be really nice when it's all done. And of course, every great RV project starts with a coffee. I'm going to start by removing the old cover on the 30 amp plug. This one's a retrofit, so I'll just take it off, unscrew it, and take it apart. Now I'm going to remove the original mouse hole cover so I can access the inside and feed the wire back through the new hole I create. This allows me to access the inside much easier. It's just a box created out of plywood that stores the original RV cable, the 30 amp, and I don't really like it because you push it back in when you're done and it kind of gets balled up in there. Sometimes it gets tangled on me. So this is going to be better. See what I mean? I'm trying to pull the cable out and it's already kind of balled up in there. I might have to reach in and untangle it. Look at this. Now I pulled all the cable out, I can kind of reach my hand in there. And yeah, it's just an empty plywood box now with the cable running through it. So I'm going to cut this to length and you can see the way the cable gets balled up. So I just got done cleaning all the mouse materials from inside this hole. I can see why they call it a mouse hole now. Mice crawl up these cords and they get into your RV and they make a little home for themselves. Look at this. So I just removed a whole bunch of that stuff and we're going to shop vac it out and get it all out of there. I've inspected inside and I noticed that there are some wires running along the back wall here. I don't know if you can see, I hope you can. So I'm going to make sure I cut that hole really low to the floor on the other side. So our project is completed. I've run the line through the wall, attached the new end. And now we won't have to deal with so many mouse holes.
Hey guys, so it is officially day 9 of boondocking. And we have actually been just enjoying the BLM land for the last 2 days. We got a lot of work done. Joe just fixed the electric on our house to make it more efficient and better for us. And now we are going to Durango for just a few hours just to check it out. It's only a half hour from where we're staying, so we thought we would check it out. We actually did have plans to do the whole $1 Million Highway, the Silverton, and all that, but most things are not open right now. It is May, but I guess they don't really open until, they don't start to open until June or the end of May. We're here in the beginning of May, so we're not gonna waste all of our gas money and everything going places when we can't even do any of the stuff we wanted to do. So we're just gonna do Durango, and then we definitely are gonna come back to this area. We love it so much. We need to spend a lot of time in Colorado.
I agree. So we took a little ride to Durango today to check it out, and we're going to see the fish hatchery here. It's going to be something cool to do.
And it's free.
No fishing. Darn it. Good size.
Holy cow, that is wicked.
A lot different. This one looks like chocolate milk.
It looks like from the Willy Wonka movie with the chocolate river.
Let's describe this.
So if you're thinking about touring the $1 Million Highway to Silverton, Durango is the start, and there's a great museum here called the Animas Museum. It's a great introduction to the history of the area. I feel like I'm back in first grade. She did really well today in school.
Make sure you share, like, and subscribe. I want to feel how soft. It says don't touch though. This does not look comfortable. That does not look comfortable. Oh my god, it's like a mini house. It's like an RV. Got a nice kitchen. This is another really awesome free museum that you could see in your own country. I am always so surprised how many free museums there are. Really, I'm always blown away. And the free ones are always somehow the best. I don't know if it's because you're not spending the money, but I don't know. This museum is overwhelming. It's so big. It's not just a train museum. It has everything. So we are here for happy hour at Fired Up Pizzeria, and we're gonna get a pizza and happy hour drinks, and we have chocolate for later. Good day.
I got a local hazy IPA brewed right here in Durango. $3. You can't beat that. It's soft with a nice light hop finish. Delicious.
So the reason why we're even here is because I was editing today, and I was editing from when we were in San Antonio when we got the really good pizza. And so all I've been thinking about is pizza since watching that video. It's everything I hoped it was. Okay, so we are getting some water. We ran out because we've been at our spot for the last 3 nights now, and we don't have a big tank, so we've run out pretty fast. So we have a bag. We've never used it before because we haven't been boondocking this much, but we're gonna show you how to use it. Oh look, there's deer right there, and they're crossing. They're coming over to say hi to us.
My contraption.
So we're gonna see how this works. We've never used it before. We've had it since we started RVing because we thought we were gonna do a lot more boondocking than we have done, But we've never used it, so this is our very first time, and we'll see how it works. So I didn't tell you where we were. We actually are only staying 15 minutes from the national park, Mesa Verde, and we checked it out when we were here the other day to see if this was even possible to do, and you could come and fill up. So they also have a dump station. I'm not sure about bringing your RV because I don't know if they would stop you at the front, but there's nobody here after 5. So anyway, we got ourselves some free water, and hopefully it will work and it will not leak anymore and we could get this water home. So I made it. Woohoo! It was initial spill, but
50 gallons of water. Pretty good.
is it 50 gallons?
That's what it says. So this is my water pump. It's a drill pump that I bought, and it works really well. It's an electric Craftsman drill from the 1970s, and I just set it on, and it pumps right into the trailer. The drill pump works really well. We're flowing.
So we stopped at the candy shop and we got some sugar-free candy, and Joe got the pecan cluster, and I got the toffee, and then we also got a caramel and a marshmallow. So we're gonna try it.
Oh, these babies are gonna be good.
They're like, which one are you trying first?
I'm gonna try the pecan cluster.
Wait.
I love Colorado.
Is it really good?
Mm-hmm. It's so good.
Wow. Really good.
Take me where your river flows. I wanna drive on your open road like the wilderness where we are born, singing whoa. There's an ocean in your eyes, a million stars that paint the sky. So we'll drift down with the tide, singing whoa. You and me, let's fly